Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Advika. Advika, you were present today?
Yes, ma'am.
Arey, I did not come to your class, no, that is why I could not see you. Um, your things, I think Shalima gave it to hand it over. Was it Shalima?
Um,
I don't remember exactly who gave it to me. Principal sir handed it over to me, okay?
okay, ma'am.
So whenever next you are coming to school, I'll give it to you, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Ah. And were you present on that day of exam, Tuesday test?
No, ma'am. I was out of station.
Okay, okay. So you must not be having the question paper as well.
No, ma'am.
Chalo, never mind. Let everyone join.
Okay, ma'am.
Uh, and we'll start. Okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, beta. Do you people have your question paper with you?
Question paper. Yes, ma'am.
Hmm?
No, ma'am.
So you people don't have it?
No, ma'am.
Yes, no, ma'am.
Never mind. I'll share it. I'll share it on the screen. No problems with it.
Okay, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Is it Prablendra?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Okay. How was
Good
the
evening,
test?
ma'am.
Good evening, Bhakti beta.
Evening, ma'am.
How was the test?
Ma'am said B was easy.
Easy, both easy.
Both were easy.
Ma'am,
Both
just I have
easy.
a question. I have a doubt in the seventh question. The natives of that she means the Indian Tamils wale.
We'll discuss set wise. Don't worry. Let everyone join. Okay. Let us wait for
Okay,
everyone to join. Let's see who all have joined. Uh, Fine. What all? Okay, class. Till the time I'm not coming to school, I'll be sharing worksheets on the class group in the evening. Okay. Um, those worksheets you are supposed to do in your respective subject notebooks. Will that be fine with you all?
yes, ma'am.
Huh.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
I said that till the time I am not coming to school for correction for this classes because I am out for invigilation. So what I was planning, I was thinking of sharing worksheets with you all on daily basis. You people can copy it down or simply take that worksheet out of notebook size page or two sides and stick it in the notebook. Solve that worksheet. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Ah.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, but some teachers don't allow us.
No, but then if you all will be having it, never mind. One of you can get the printout and can always write it on the board. That way it will be easy. It will be little comfortable for teachers also to make you do that work.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, but
Right?
the teachers Ma'am, they do their own subject work.
No, that is fine. That is fine. We will see, no? Okay?
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. Okay, let us start with the question answers. Set one. Those who have the set one, wait, let me open it now first.
Got
Hmm? Okay, question number, how many of you got set one? Swati?
Ma'am, me.
Okay, Prablendra. Who else?
ma'am, me.
Fine. So question number one, Bhakti, read out. Do you have the question paper with you right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Read out the first question.
Okay, ma'am. The question number first.
Hmm.
Food offers many examples of long distance cultural exchange.
Hmm.
Traders and travelers introduced new crops to the land they traveled. Even ready foodstuffs in distant parts of the world might share common origins. Which
Hmm.
food were introduced in Europe and Asia after Christopher Columbus discovered America? Option A, potato and soya. Option B, groundnuts and tomatoes. Option C, both A and B. Option D, none of these.
So what should be the answer?
Ma'am, option C, both A and B.
Very good. Both A and B is the correct answer to this question. Then second one, Prablendra.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Which,
मैम जो वो पहला क्वेश्चन है ना मैम उसमें डाउट था वो बी दो बार आ गया था ना तो मैंने ऑप्शंस के साथ लिख भी दिया है
हाँ
पोटैटो एंड
हाँ,
सो
कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है बेटा। देखो देखो, अगर ऑप्शन गड़बड़ है, वो प्रिंटिंग एरर हो सकता है ना? तो ऑलवेज बी ऑन द सेफर साइड. बोथ ए एंड बी इफ यू हैव रिटन, इट इज द करेक्ट आंसर. Right?
थैंक यू मैम
We can always go with the options which are written. Second one, which goods from the American continent enhanced Europe's wealth and financed its trade with Asia after its discovery in the 16th century? What should be the answer, Satvika?
Can you repeat the question?
Which goods from the American continent enhanced Europe's wealth and financed its trade with Asia after its discovery in the 16th century?
ma'am, precious metals, particularly silver.
Okay, precious metals, particularly silver. Option C is the correct answer.
यस
Yes,
मैम
ma'am.
Very good, very good. Okay, third one. Identify the reasons why power sharing is desirable in country like India. Uh, Let me see if this worksheet has been uploaded or not. Still taking time. Never mind. Okay. Some options are given. Prablendra, can you read those
Yes,
options?
ma'am.
Can you read these options?
First, India has got diversity with respect to language, religion, caste, and gender. Second, India wants to be like Belgium.
Mhm.
Third, people of India want Hindi to be declared as the official language of the country.
Mhm.
Fourth, several minority groups live in India. To ensure their basic development, power sharing is desirable.
ठीक है. So which all options are
Option
correct?
is D 1 and 4.
D 1 and 4 is the correct reasons. Very good. I hope you all have marked the same.
यस मैम
Very good. Now, question number 4, find the incorrect option. Karan, which set you had? Karan is not there. Darshika?
Ma'am, I had the set one, but I don't have the paper right now.
Chalo, never mind. Find the incorrect option. It says in Sri Lanka, Tamil has two subgroups, that is Sri Lankan Tamils and Indian Tamils. Statement B says most of the Sinhala speaking people are Hindu in Sri Lanka. Statement C
Ma'am,
says,
option B.
yes,
Option B.
option B. Are you
Yes,
sure?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Most of the
Yes,
Sinhala
ma'am.
speaking people were, what was their language? What was their religion?
Ma'am, they
Buddhist.
were Buddhist.
Buddhist and
Christian. Maybe.
Christians. Exactly. Very good. Now, question number 5 says, Buddhism emerged from Eastern India and spread in several directions. Read the following reasons for its spread and choose the correct option. So the options are due to cultural exchange, due to Silk Route, due to trade and travelers, due to European efforts. The option
Ma'am,
says
option C only 1, 2, and 3.
Yes,
1, 2,
ma'am.
3. Okay.
Ma'am, option C.
First three statements are correct. Very good. Very good. Then comes assertion and reason. Assertion says in Belgium, there is mutually acceptable arrangement for power sharing, for sharing power. And the reason says the readers
Good,
realize, huh?
good evening, ma'am. Which set are
We,
we discussing?
we are discussing set 1 of socials, which was done on 12th. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So the reason says the leaders realize that the unity of the country is possible only by disrespecting the feelings and interest of different communities and regions. What should be the correct answer?
Ma'am, A is true, B is false.
Very good. A is true, B is, R is false. Very good. Next, which which was the most powerful weapon used by the Spanish to conquer America?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
diseases like smallpox.
smallpox.
Diseases like smallpox.
Very good. Diseases like smallpox. How could it kill a large number of Native Americans?
Ma'am, as they were isolated from the world, their immunity was low, which that's why
Ma'am, they had
they
no immunity to the diseases that came from Europe, due to which they were killed.
Very good. Because they were isolated for quite a long period of time, as Bhakti said. So they were killed because they had no immunity developed. That is why they died of the what?
Diseases.
Which disease?
Smallpox.
Smallpox.
Very,
Smallpox.
very good. See, this question had come, 3 times in boards: 2010, 2011, and 2012. Now, what impact would lack of power sharing have on the country? Anybody for this answer? Darshika?
Ma'am, it would lead to one majority leadership.
Okay, wait.
ma'am, it will increase civil war.
Darshika.
If there is no power sharing in the country, it will lead to the instability,
Hmm.
as the majority community will try to impose their laws on
Hmm.
the minority,
Hmm.
which will eventually lead to violence in the country and conflicts.
Very good. Very good. Perfect answer. Anybody who has given a different version of this answer for the question? Huh?
Ma'am, I have written that it will lead to civil war and give the example of
Sri
Sri
Lanka.
Lanka.
Very good. Very good. Darshika, whenever these kind of questions are asked, no, you can always support your answer with the example. Example will add weightage to it. आप वैसे भी आपको मार्क्स मिलेगा, बट इफ यू एड ऑन दिस तो वेटेज थोड़ा स्ट्रांग मिल जाता है. ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
Otherwise your answer is perfect. Explain what we mean when we say that the world shrank in the 1500s. Swati,
Yes, ma'am.
what do we mean when we say that the world shrank in the 1500s? Hmm?
Ma'am, we mean to say that the new sea routes to America were discovered and the many sailors flew away to America in search
in search of America, and the world became more socially developed and interconnected with each other.
Very good. Perfect answer.
Ma'am, you are muted.
Class, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, बताओ. What is the difference between prudential and moral reasons for power sharing? Anybody for this answer? Karamjeet?
Yes, ma'am.
This answer? What is
Ma'am,
the
I was
difference?
having set two.
Never mind. You have read the chapter. You can always answer the question, no?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ,
1 minute,
बताओ.
please.
Hmm. Yes. Divyesh?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the difference between prudential and moral reasons for power sharing?
Ma'am, may I
Wait,
try?
Wait. Let Divyesh try.
ma'am.
हाँ. Yes, Divyesh?
Ma'am, moral reasons are because power sharing is the very spirit of democracy,
Okay.
and
Prudential reason?
ma'am, prudential is because power sharing provides equal opportunity to all the communities and minorities too.
To come to power and form the government, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Very good. Very good. Any other version of this answer?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Bhakti?
मैम वो मॉरल जो प्रूडेंशियल है ना मैम उसमें मैंने अपोजिट लिख दिया है प्रूडेंशियल का मॉरल में लिख दिया मॉरल का प्रूडेंशियल में लिख दिया है
नहीं तो आपने कैसे लिखा है? मतलब उधर स्पेसिफाई करा है कि ये प्रूडेंशियल रीजन है, ये मॉरल रीजन है.
हाँ
ओके. चलो देखते हैं क्या होता है. वैसे तो कितने पूरा ही गलत हो गया. देखो इसमें मेरे बेटा बेसिकली बताना था कि हाउ प्रूडेंशियल रीजन इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम मॉरल रीजन. तो इसका एक सिंगल लाइन में आंसर ये था कि जो हमारा मॉरल रीजन है वो वेरी स्पिरिट ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी है, वेर जो प्रूडेंशियल है वो जो है एंश्योर्स हार्मनी अमंग द डिफरेंट सोशल ग्रुप्स, क्योंकि वो कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स को अवॉइड करता है ना प्रूडेंशियल रीजन, राइट.
यस
हाँ,
मैम
क्योंकि वो प्रूडेंशियल वो कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स को अवॉइड करता है, इसलिए जो है वो सोशल हार्मनी जो है डेवलप करता है अमंग द सोशल ग्रुप्स विच आर देयर. एंड व्हेन वी से डेमोक्रेसी वी अल्टीमेटली गो फॉर द पावर शेयरिंग पार्ट. सो दैट इज व्हाई मॉरल रीजन में इट विल कम दैट इट इज द वेरी स्पिरिट ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी. इट इज द वेरी स्पिरिट ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी. ठीक है. Now coming to case based question. Parth, explain the ethnic composition of Belgium.
Ethnic composition of Belgium. Ma'am, there 49% people. Sorry, ma'am. At first in capital Brussels, 80% were French and 20% were Dutch,
ठीक है.
and in the country 59% was Dutch, which lived in Flemish region, and 49% people of French, which lived in Wallonia region, and rest 1% lived. Sorry, 1% were Germans.
Germans. ठीक है. Perfect. Now explain the term ethnic. Abhinav. Abhinav, explain the term ethnic. Abhinav is there? Abhinav, are you there? Karan, are you there? Karan Lamba, are you there? Adrika? Yes, Adrika?
Ethnic means a social division based on a shared culture, like people belonging to same religion or same ethnic groups.
Very good. Ethnic groups. Ethnic groups क्या हुए?
Like different religions.
Different social groups or different caste or community groups. ठीक है? They can be termed as ethnic. Okay, how did the Belgian government solve their ethnic problem? In 2 marks. Divyesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, how
How did
did the Belgian government solve their ethnic problem?
Please wait.
Hmm?
Ma'am, they formed a community government for its people, like for the Flemish and the this area, the other region too. Unlike Sri Lanka, they didn't focus on the majoritism.
Very good. What
And
else?
they both the French and Dutch communities have the same. I mean, they have equal representation in the central level.
ठीक है, they had same equal representation in the central government. ठीक है. Okay. Set 1 we have discussed. Now coming to set 2.
Ma'am, can you please share the screen of question?
Beta, I am trying, but it is not showing what to do. I tried.
Send it on group.
Yes, ma'am.
On the class group. Okay,
Yes,
wait.
ma'am.
Wait. Okay, wait a second. But it is not coming actually. It is not showing. Wait. On the class group. Wait. I have shared on the class group also. Okay, set 2. Shall all have opened?
Please wait a minute.
Huh?
Ma'am, both are, I think, set 1.
Both the?
Both are set 1.
नहीं बेटा सेट 2 है बच्चे कैसी बात कर रहे हो?
Okay, ma'am, just a go.
Okay, all have opened. Shall we start discussing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Karan, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
First answer. Objective question first.
Ma'am, 1 second, the PDF is loading.
Acha.
Ma'am,
Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Karan. First answer. Set 2.
Ma'am, cowries and seashells was the form of currency.
Yes, cowries or the seashells. ठीक है? Very good. Second one. Karamjeet.
Ma'am, option B, the process of increasing interconnectedness of the world economy.
The globalization refers to the process of. ठीक है, perfect. Option B. Yash Tikiani. Third one. Yash Tikiani.
Ma'am, I am can't able to open the PDF.
You are not able to open the PDF. चलो ठीक है छोड़ दो. Darshika.
The third one,
Yes.
civil war.
Civil war. Very good. Is there anybody who has written any other answer to this question? Huh? Class?
no, ma'am.
Chalo, very good. Then the fourth
No,
question.
ma'am.
Fourth question is, which country do Indian Tamils belong to? The options were Sri Lanka, India, Bhutan, Bangladesh. Which country?
Ma'am, the fourth question is different in the Word document you have shared.
I have changed it later on. No problems. I am telling you this is the question.
Okay, ma'am.
What should be the answer?
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
From Sri
Sri
Lanka.
Confident about
Ma'am,
this?
India.
Are you all confident about what you are saying?
Ma'am, I am
Yes, ma'am.
confident about it.
Acha. What about
Ma'am,
others?
may you please repeat the question? Ma'am, may you
Ma'am,
please
but
repeat
ma'am,
the question?
but the
Huh?
forefathers belong to it.
Beta, the question is, which country do Indian Tamils belong to?
Ma'am, Sri Lanka.
श्रीलंका भाई, इंडियन तमिल श्रीलंका में थे, इंडिया में कहाँ थे प्रबलेंद्र? हाँ
मैम
हाँ,
उनके फोर फादर तो इंडिया के ही थे, तो मैम जब वो उनके हेरिडिटी वो हुए तो मैम
हमने
वो
ये थोड़ी
इंडिया को
पूछा
वो नहीं
बेटा,
करेंगे।
क्वेश्चन वाज नॉट अबाउट फोर फादर्स, क्वेश्चन वाज अबाउट द प्रेजेंट कंट्री ऑफ दीज पीपल। गॉट इट?
यस मैम।
हाँ. So your answer is wrong. Though all those who have written any other country except for Sri Lanka, then the answer is wrong. You need to remember that Sri Lankan Tamil, Indian Tamils or Sri Lankan Tamils, this categorization was done in Sri Lanka because of their, uh, this thing connection to which country. Like Indian Tamils were, of course, they were in Sri Lanka. They were Sri Lankans because the country that they belonged was Sri Lanka, because their forefathers were settled in Sri Lanka. No, so the forefathers were settled. That is why they were called as Sri Lankan Indian Tamils.
मेरे को ज्यादा कंफ्यूजिव क्वेश्चन हो गया।
कंफ्यूजिंग कहाँ है बच्चे, इतना इजी क्वेश्चन है ये।
मैम बिलोंग टू, मैम मैं समझ नहीं पा रहे बिलोंग टू और हम
यही
नेटिव्स
तो यही
वो
तो
नहीं
बेटा,
समझ पाए थे।
सीबीएसई ऐसे ही क्वेश्चंस देती है कंफ्यूज करने के लिए बच्चों को, समझे? और ये सीबीएसई का ही क्वेश्चन है, प्रीवियस ईयर का।
यस मैम।
चलो, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। Although judges are appointed by executives, they can check the functioning of the executives. Executives are responsible to parliament. Such kind of arrangement is any one of you?
System of balances.
Huh?
सिस्टम ऑफ चेक्स एंड बैलेंसेस।
Okay, system of checks and balances. Very good. Very good. Next, discovery of America resulted in transformation. Acha, this is assertion reason question. Okay? Discovery of America resulted in transformation of trade, life, and abundance of wealth for Europeans. Reason: the Americans had vast lands, minerals, silver, and gold, which enhanced European trade. What should
Ma'am,
be
both
the
मैम
A
बोथ ए एंड आर आर ट्रू एंड आर इज द
एंड
करेक्ट
आर
एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ
करेक्ट
ए।
एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ ए।
very good? All have marked A.
यस मैम।
Perfect. Very good. Now, short answer type questions. We have Pratishtha Daksh in the class.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Pratishtha, answer this question. Is power sharing desirable?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Give moral reasons for power sharing.
Ma'am, there are two moral reasons for power sharing. They are that it allows legitimate form of government, that is legal form of government, and it is the very spirit of democracy.
Very good. It is the very spirit of democracy. Very good. Next question. यश यश टिकियानी,
यस मैम।
बेटा ये प्रिंस गंगवार कौन है?
यस मैम।
अच्छा, प्रिंस 10th बी वाला बच्चा है। ओके ओके फाइन, राइट। हाँ, हु इज अबाउट टू टेल दिस आंसर? यश टिकियानी।
मैम विच वन?
द नेक्स्ट वन।
Incoming call from Chandni Mitra.
Compare the ways in which Belgium and Sri Lanka have dealt with cultural diversity.
मैम
Any one of you? Atish?
Yes, ma'am. Sri Lanka and Belgium dealt with cultural diversity differently. While Belgium dealt with cultural diversity by following the accommodation model, between 1970 and 1993, they amended their constitution 4 times to enable everyone to live together within the same country, whereas the people of Sri Lanka followed the model of majoritarianism, where the Sinhala community followed majoritarian measures to disregard Tamil community.
Very good. And ठीक perfect answer. Then Darshika, explain the word El Dorado. for 2 marks.
El Dorado was considered the fabled city of gold in 80th century. Many travelers came on expedition for finding that city
For what? Why was this city so famous?
because it was considered to be
City with
A city of gold.
city with precious
Ma'am,
metal.
because of its fabled wealth.
Yes, because of its fabled wealth. Very good. Perfect.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
मैम जो एल्डोराडो है मैम वो यूरोप में है या फिर अफ्रीका में?
अमेरिका।
ये अमेरिका का था ना? अमेरिकन
Okay, ma'am.
कॉन्टिनेंट। अमेरिकन कॉन्टिनेंट, ओके?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Coming to next question. Which was the most powerful weapon used by the Spanish to conquer America? How could it kill a large number of Native Americans? This was the only common question that I told you that I have given in the question paper. Were you able to make out?
Ma'am,
Yes,
yes,
ma'am. I
ma'am.
saw my friend's paper.
No, only after
Yes,
discussion
ma'am.
with friends, no, later on,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Chalo, very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
And
huh?
may I tell this answer?
We have
Ma'am, may
already
I?
discussed. Still, you want to
Uh,
discuss?
no, no. And the next one.
Next one. Okay. But all these are in set two. Most of the questions I gave for 2 marks, they all have uh, been there in the board exams. Like the first seventh question was there in CBSE 2019. Question number 8 was in 2014, and this explain the word El Dorado was in 2012. Okay, and after that, this question has come like in 2022. It came as a MCQ that which was the fabled city of gold, right?
Okay, ma'am.
And even the comprehension passages which are given, these case-based study questions which are given, they are also they have also come there in the board exams. Now this power sharing one, first one. Power sharing is an essential component of democracy. How can you say that?
Ma'am,
Huh? Who will tell?
power sharing is an essential component of democracy.
Mhm.
Ma'am, because ma'am, you can take an example,
Mhm.
such as so that the prime minister has the only power, and he will only control the whole country. So it would so it would increase the rate of corruption. So it would lead to and it could make means it could unbalance the things that they're going there. मतलब in the central में मतलब खत्म हो जाएगा फिर power.
Sure. Anybody else for the same answer?
करप्शन कम करेगा.
Corruption को कम करेगा?
Yes मैम. मैम अगर power sharing हुई तो.
पावर शेयरिंग नहीं हुई तो कि पावर शेयरिंग हुई तो?
मैम power sharing हुई
तो करप्शन को कम करेगा because the power will be divided among the different organs and the different organs which are there, right? This is what
Yes
you mean
ma'am.
to say? Okay. Beta,
Yes
as soon as the meeting ends, immediately I'll start with the next meeting. So do join, okay?
Okay
Okay,
ma'am.
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am. Ma'am, on the same link.
On the same link, yes. Now, how is alliance of political party build an example of power sharing? Tell.